Today we're experimentally launching an early-stage prototype of a brainstorming utility we've been working on. This prototype will hopefully help us collectively propose new app ideas for Pi and form or join teams to make these ideas a reality. Additionally, pioneers who have already passed KYC can donate Pi in support of a specific published project. The idea is that donated Pi to each project will only be distributed to the project builders if the project actually comes to fruition. Today, we are also seeding this brainstorming utility with two initial Pi application proposals. Both of these proposals are aimed to perform KYC verifications. We may need multiple KYC apps because pioneers are very diverse and there is no single solution that can guarantee that real pioneers are not left behind by any given solution. Well, you can try this brainstorm app today through the button below that looks like a light bulb. In the coming few minutes, I will explain how the brainstorm app works and then explain briefly the two initial KYC project proposals that we proposed on the app. So how does it work? All pioneers can submit new project proposals, but keep in mind that the proposals are not automatically becoming public. There will be a review process by the Pi chat moderators and the core team, and you are welcome to post both business applications type 1 and ecosystem applications type 2. But keep in mind that the core team will initially focus on publishing a small subset of well-articulated type 2 project proposals that contain both a good idea and an initial implementation plan with enough details to indicate feasibility and alignment with the ecosystem goals. And as I said, KYC pioneers can support the project even further by donating Pi as an incentive to the builders. And talented and motivated pioneers can apply to join specific projects to help bring them into fruition. Okay, keep in mind that this is an early prototype and that we release it as a beta, so we expect that we will make changes along the way as the community starts using it. So now, let's look at our two initial app proposals that we post for discussion as community-driven projects that hopefully pioneers will lead and develop in coordination with the core team. First, there is a software-only KYC proposal. That proposal can potentially work for pioneers who have modern passports and phones that are modern too. In this project, we take advantage of the advanced cryptographic technology that exists in an NFC microchip inside those modern passports. In brief, those passports are using similar technology used by hardware blockchain wallets. The passport's microchip can essentially wirelessly communicate with the modern phones using near-field communication, and it can prove to the phone that this is a legitimate passport. In other words, you simply touch your passport to your phone, and just like that, you're KYC'd for Pi. The microchip contains an unrecoverable key with a respective public key that is digitally signed, certified, let's say, by the passport authority of the specific respective country. This signature establishes the fact that such a passport is a true passport issued by a real country to a real individual. Now, under the hood, when the pioneer touches the phone to the passport, a Pi server sends a cryptographic challenge to the phone passes the challenge to the passport, and the passport responds to the challenge by signing it with its own unrecoverable secret key without sharing the key. The phone then passes that response to the Pi server, and the server acknowledges the validity of the passport. And all this can happen within 10 seconds. Now, who has this kind of advanced passports? Well, it turns out that this has been a standard in passports for a long time, and many countries support it already. For example, all recent passports from Europe, China, USA, and many other countries come with this technology already. And you will ask, What kinds of phones support NFC? Well, as a matter of fact, most recent Android phones and all iPhones greater than iPhone 7 running the latest iOS support it. However, does every pioneer have a supported phone or a passport in their hands? Well, especially if they're not traveling abroad. Well, because the answer is no, we need more KYC solutions to support everyone else. Now, the second proposed KYC project is based on the idea that two pioneers get together through a special guided video interface that the app will build and verify each other's documents. To minimize collusion, the system randomizes the pioneer pairs, records the video interaction, and then requests an additional third pioneer to review the recorded interaction for accuracy. As a result, in this idea, each pioneer's identity is revealed to 3 other pioneers from the same country. The information exchange, though, is mutual, as each pioneer also has access to the names of these 3 other pioneers. Furthermore, to prevent the use of fake IDs, the software uses face recognition technology to identify individuals who try to use the system multiple times and prevents them from continuing. As a result of this process, each KYC pioneer gets certified by 2 other pioneers, the one that participated with them in the live video call and the one who reviewed the recorded video later. And that pioneer also certifies 2 other pioneers. Furthermore, these certifications can include digital signatures using the pioneer's wallet keys, making the resulting certification fully verifiable. So what do you think? Are these good ideas? Do you have better ones? Let us know by submitting your proposals and by participating in the discussion. Well, that's it from us today. Expect the Brainstorm app to change a lot as it's an early prototype, and it's also possible that we may take it down a few times in the coming days, so it's not going to be always available while we're fine-tuning things. Feel free to post your projects and ideas, and with the new year, we'll start reviewing and publishing your submissions. Hi pioneers! Today I want to talk about the Pi wallet. The Pi wallet will be an important milestone to enter Pi's third phase, also known as the mainnet. According to our recent announcement, rather than delaying the launch of mainnet until the entirety of Pi's utility and the entire app's ecosystem is built, we decided to independently launch mainnet as soon as possible and concurrently work on Pi's utility and ecosystem without having one blocking the other. Now, going to mainnet has a few requirements, and here are 4 important ones, but there may be more. 1. Producing a robust testnet since its nodes will transition to mainnet. The core team is working on this along with the node candidates. 2. Iterating and improving the blockchain algorithm. The core team is working on that. 3. Creating the Pi crypto wallet for pioneers to receive their mainnet Pi. We are also working on this, and today we'd like to ask you for some feedback relating to its design. 4. KYC. KYC is needed for regulatory reasons, but it's also going to help remove any fake accounts that our algorithms may miss. This will be the topic of an upcoming announcement, and just to give you a quick preview, the goal is to not leave any real pioneers behind. So let's talk about the Pi wallet now and our question for the day. A Pi wallet is a crypto wallet. So let me tell you a little bit more about crypto wallets. A crypto wallet is a piece of software that allows people to access their assets and be able to make transfers to other people. The Pi core team will help pioneers create their Pi blockchain credentials so that you can transfer your Pi into mainnet, meaning set up your Pi wallets. So today, we have an important question for you in terms of the type of wallet you'd like to have to receive your mainnet Pi. As Pi is an open blockchain, you don't always have to use our wallet, but we need to create one for you to transfer, at least initially, to that wallet the Pi you have been mining. We plan to launch the Pi wallet early next year so that you can set it up ahead of mainnet and make sure it works and it is as you expect. The nodes, along with many other pioneers, will also be able to test this wallet against the testnet ahead of time. But let me try to explain the question we have for you in simple terms first so that everyone can follow. There are generally, not just crypto wallets, but generally 2 types of wallets. The ones where you hold your assets yourself, which are called non-custodial, and the ones where you entrust your assets to someone else. They are called custodial. Let's understand these 2 in an everyday example. The wallet you have in your pocket is a non-custodial wallet because you yourself hold physical monetary bills and you have absolute custody of them. The wallet in your pocket, though, even that one, contains a reference to a custodial wallet, which may look like this. A custodial wallet is a bank account because you've given the bank custody of your funds and you're entrusting them to maintain them for you. Now, that's why banks try to be very secure and avoid their servers getting hacked, because you could potentially lose funds if someone hacks their servers. Or if a bank closes down, you could also potentially lose funds. Another example of a custodial wallet is when you put your money into a cryptocurrency exchange. And the way that it works is that, at least for centralized ones, you give them custody of your funds and then they help you make transactions inside. Now, if the exchange gets hacked, you may lose assets, which is something that has happened in the past. Traditionally, people keep large amounts of money in custodial wallets, for example, bank accounts, and smaller amounts of money in non-custodial wallets, for example, in their pocket or under their mattresses or wherever they like to put them. That's because there was, until the cryptocurrencies came along, no other option. So it was hard for someone to maintain a large amount of money in a non-custodial way, because they would have to hide chunks of bills in their homes. Now, with cryptocurrencies, it's the first time in the history of humanity where a single individual can hold a large amount of money by themselves without giving custody of their funds to any intermediaries. And here's how it works. A crypto wallet is essentially constructed using a secret password that is called private key. This private key is necessary to make any transfers out of the wallet. Therefore, if a user keeps their private key to themselves, no one else can touch their assets. This has one drawback though. If the user forgets their private key, there is no way for them to access their assets anymore. There is no bank customer support line that they can call to ask for a password reset, or there's no branch to go and visit with 2 forms of ID and prove that they should have access to those assets. So the question we have for you right now is, what kind of wallet do you want the core team to build for receiving your Pi when we go to mainnet? Your feedback will help us design a wallet that fits the needs of most pioneers. And in any case, keep in mind that one of the core design goals of the Pi wallet and in general the Pi core team is to make the software we make as accessible and as easy to use, regardless. We want your independent opinion on this, but as the core team, we actually prefer pioneers to have the non-custodial option, where you have 100% control of your assets. Having said this, we understand that some people may find this option complex, or they may be afraid of losing their private key. So we'd like to hear your opinion about what to do. In any case, we will try to make the wallet interface as intuitive and as simple as possible for people to understand and use it. So tap on the survey link on the home screen of Pi app today to let us know what you think. Bye.
Hi, I'm Tiki. Timestope has currently done a good job all over the world. Along with kind words, positive recommendations and contributions, we also receive a lot of distortions like, is Timestope a scam or is Timestope a Ponzi scheme? And tons of queries regarding KYC verification and attendance check. Don't worry, our witness. This video will answer all of your questions clearly. Here we go with KYC verification. When you're done sign up Timestope account, you will call a witness. The duty of witnesses is to prove their identities. All witnesses must prove that they have only one account per person due to Timestope's strict standards. Because Timestope only distributes time to members who have been verified by KYC, which ensure those witnesses are trustworthy. Because we are afraid that the account owner is non-human. For example, AI, machine, organization, company, or single individual create multiple accounts. So, you are wondering what is KYC and why KYC is so important, right? KYC stands for Know Your Customer. Is a mandatory process of effectively identifying and verifying Timestope witness identities in the worldwide system. So, when you register your Timestope account, make sure to provide real and clean information that must correctly match with the information given for the KYC verification later. Timestope is free, but it's not really free. This means being a witness is not enough. You must prove that you are alive by checking the attendance daily. After you're signing up successfully, you already earn 100 points and you don't need to check attendance on the first day. From the second day, when you check attendance, you will get 2 points for each day. In contrast, you will lose 3 points if you forget to check attendance of that day. So, remember to check attendance daily to maintain your account. You can only check attendance once a day within 24 hours, which is based on the International Time Standard UTC, Coordinated Universal Time, by clicking on the timestamp. When your attendance score reaches a certain score, it will not decrease anymore. I guess here you get a little confused, right? Let me give you some example. If your attendance score reaches 300 points, 300 points will become a base camp, and the score can increase by over 300 points. If you do not check attendance, it only goes down until 300 points. Similarly, when attendance score reaches 500 points, 500 points will become a base camp, and you can raise your score by over 500 points. If you forget to check attendance, it only goes down until 500 points. And 700 points is calculated in the same way. In case you get 1000 points, the attendance score will never decrease even if you do not check attendance. Moreover, please notice that after the end time, your account will be disabled. At that time, you need to find new witness for your account, and you also may invite new invitees. Now, your attendance score will be 100 points. On the other hand, if over 30 days and you still don't choose any witness, you can use any service with that account in the Timestope. At that time, you cannot enable your account, and the status will be marked as dead, so you will not be able to use Timestope platform. However, you can send your time to chosen users. Some people say that Timestope is a scam or Ponzi. This is totally wrong, so be careful with those distortion and evil intentions. Don't worry. Firstly, Timestope is a truly risk-free investment. The same 24 hours per day given to everyone goes by when you sleep, play, eat, and work. But you can convert your precious time into valuable money just by investing your time in Timestope. Timestope is not a way of killing your time, but instead earning cryptocurrency easily. Secondly, Timestope team is led by 3 prestigious and experienced leaders, Song Yi-tong, Tin Hunan, and Kwon Sok Kim. They originally graduated from Seoul National University, which ranks top 37 in Quest Global World Rankings 2020. Especially in 2010, Timestope CEO Song Yi-tong contributed to the technological development of Korean mobile applications as the founder of the Korean National Software Master course, and as a professor of the SW Master course composed according to Article 10, Training of Software Specialists, enacted by the Software Industry Promotion Act. Some people are afraid that Timestope is owned by China or North Korea. No, it's not. Timestope is developed by skill development team with Korean high-tech. We ensure that Timestope is absolutely safe and secure, so don't hesitate to show witness. What many users are most curious about is the question of whether time has value. The era of the 4th Industrial Revolution is approaching. The first one was the Agricultural Revolution. The second one is the Mechanical Revolution. The third one is the Internet Revolution. And the last one is the AI. This means that human activities will be replaced by AI, and 99% of humans will lose their job for a while. Certainly, This is not imagination, it is reality. According to the Oxfam report, 99% of all production in the world is owned by 1% of the wealthy. Based on this analysis, you can analyze the absolute value of an hour for 99% of people, and this value is essentially 1.3 cents. Timestope Corporation will list time on the exchange in the near future to guarantee the value of 1.3 cents and will proceed to purchase all volumes. In addition, we will conduct alliance with many vendors to enable product transaction real time. There is a huge secret you don't know. When you watch YouTube, do you know how much money you make for YouTube? Don't be surprised, that's $2,000 for a year. This is the power of online advertising, and if you don't know this, YouTube will rely on you to make money with advertising. Countless advertisements are money in itself. They don't run ads for free, and the money is eventually paid by advertisers. The costs are not passed on the consumer, but are taken by Google and YouTube. One individual produces $2,000 a year for an advertiser, but he can take even $1 of that money. We will create a new search engine, the Timestope search engine. You can make $2,000 every year, and this money will be shared between you and the company. The time is produced by you has a value of 1.3 cents, and if it produced in 24 hours a day and 365 days per year. Now, we will do a simple calculation. 1.3 times 24 times 365 equal 11,388 cents or $114, which equivalents 20% of the advertising cost. This is a very small amount, but it is only 1 out of 20 of the advertising expense that an advertiser has to pay. There is one thing needs to be clarified, that we do not guarantee any value of time because the word guarantee is absolutely illegal. So we are considering how to pay this amount in Timestope member in a legal way. The time market cap will be used to purchase the full amount of time you want to exchange for every 1.3 cents in the market. This means that the lowest rate is 1.3 cents, not 1.3 cents worth an hour. Why one time equivalents to 1.3 cents? The World Bank global average GDP for 2019 is $11,428 divided by 8,760 hours per year. We reach the value of $1.3, then $1.3 is divided by 99. Here, 99 is 98% of the world population, and we get 1.3 cents for one time. The value of one time becomes more and more valuable as more users participate in Timestope. Correspondingly, the value of Timestope Corporation will increase more and more, and it is clear that the corporation will become richer. So, we can see that the value of advertising depends on the number of participants. Timestope has currently evolving, and we always try to bring you the best experience ever.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm here to tell you more information about our Timestope. Timestope provides you a new cryptocurrency called Time to let you discover the most potential value in this world, your time. Everyone has the same 24 hours per day. So in Timestope, you can produce 24 times daily. You will earn 60% of this amount, and 40% will be distributed to your witness as an appreciation for bringing you to this new world of cryptocurrency. Are you wondering who's a witness is the one who invites you to our Timestope? This also means Be some members of ours. You will become a Timestope witness. Be a witness. You can invite others to join Timestope and receive 40% time from them daily. So what is the actual value of time? One time equivalent to about 1.3 cents. On Timestope 1 year, you can gain the same values at $68. And if you can invite 250 members to Timestope, the obtainable value would equivalent to 11,500 per year. So how to join with us? Download Timestope app on Google Play or Apple Store. And after that, sign up an account. Create a new ID from 5 to 11 characters. Provide the IDs of your witness. Remember to click check button after entering the ID you are generating as well as the witness ID. In case you are not invited by a witness and don't know any, go to our website to get one. Then provide all the requirement information to finish sign up. Country is the place you were born. Gender. For name section, enter your full names in your own language characters. For names English, it's also your real name but written in English characters. And make sure you have entered all correct information before sign up. And we plan to conduct KYC verification in the future. So be aware that the provided information must be true and match those you enter during KYC later, and only one account per person. If you are not verified successfully to ID, voice or video authentication, your account and all set will be deleted. After completed sign up, you will be given the public key and private keys of your ID. Notice that the ID and its private keys are the most important element to preserve your account. Remember to backup. Use your ID and your private key to sign in for your account later. And easy peasy, right? Download Timestope and start collecting time now.